been talked about this before. What are you going to do about child abuse in our young offenders institutes? Yeah, so you don't want to talk about it. Well, talk to me about it. Let go. Let go. What are you going to do about institutional child abuse operating in this country? My name's Bill Maloney and I work for a film company called Biomash Films, and we fight against institutional child abuse and all forms of child abuse. What are you going to do about institutional paedophile rings that are operating in this country now? What are you going to do about institutional paedophile rings that are operating in this country now? Now!
Before the banking crisis in 2008, the Conservatives and Liberal Democrats signed up to our spending plans. They believed we should be spending exactly what we were spending to build more hospitals, more schools, recruit more nurses, more police officers and more teachers. The banking crisis blew the whole of the world economy, Britain as well, out of the water. That wasn't Labour's responsibility any more than any other government's responsibility across the world, except collectively we should have regulated the banks much more effectively. That was what caused the deficit and threw the economy into recession.
A lot of it was down to bad decisions by a whole host of people. The worst decisions came from the bankers and the investors, the kind of people who are now getting these massive bonuses. The ordinary people of this country, they didn't create all this mess, and yet they're being the ones who are being asked to suffer.
When they say come back,
we say fight back!
come back,
Fight back!
come back,
Fight back!
come back.
Fight back!
This is not the right strategy for Britain, and people in Hyde Park today are rejecting it completely.
So what's the answer then?
Okay.
Further debt?
The way you cut debt and the way you cut the deficit is growing the economy, not contracting it. The way you create jobs, the way you create businesses is not to turn your back on jobs and businesses, but to support them so that they can grow the economy, cut the deficit, pay more taxes, take people off benefits and into work. That's the way forward.
I think that the police advised Ed it was better for him to do his speech from Hyde Park rather than to be on the march. There's lots of emotion, there's some strong feeling.
Hello Ed. Any chance of a quick question?
Sorry,
Is it fair to say that it's largely Labour that are responsible for the current mess? Is that a fair comment?
He will say, we won't abolish the deficit in a parliament, we'll halve it steadily. We'll get young people back to work, we'll build the houses, we won't have deep and reckless cuts to cancel school buildings, to cut our Sure Start children's centres, to reduce our police officer numbers. These cuts are too deep, too fast. We need an alternative. That's what we're going to set out.
Why can't you comment? No comment. What a surprise.